is I have to marry you, make you my wife in order for you to start doing wife things.
I mean, I'm just a girlfriend.
Okay. Okay. Shrika, do you want to marry me?
Yes.
Why?
Because you a provider, a protector, you watch out for me. I love you. Why would I not want to marry you?
I appreciate that, and I love you too. So what you're saying to me is, those are the things you want your husband to do.
Yes.
So you see your husband in me. Okay. So the things I'm doing right now, even though I'm not your husband, you want your husband to do. And the crazy thing is, that's who I am. Not because it's what I feel like I have to do. I do it because that's who Jeremy is. I'm already a husband. I'm just not your husband yet.
What do you guys think about that?
I agree. I was like, why does she expect him to already be who she wants her husband to be, but she can't be the wife that he needs to be? And my thing is like, if I love you and I see that we're meant to be together, I'll cook for you. I'll pick up for you. I'll even buy you like little treats that you like. Like if you like protein bars, like the chocolate flavor, I'll do little things to show you my love because I want you to be my husband.
Will you dispose of the needles also afterwards when you stick them in there?
I will. Yeah. You want me to inject it in your butt? I'll do it for you. What do you need me to do?
That's my dream.
I want you to see that I'm yours. Like, and it doesn't even come as like I'm trying. It's because I genuinely feel like that's who I am. I can be the wifey that you need me to be. But
I mean, she they make good points. She's making good points. But the question is, how many women are willing to do that? Most women are like, what are you going to do for me? Do for me, do for me, do for me, do for me. I'm the prize. I'm the table. What are you going to do for me? They never think about, okay, what does this man want? What can I do for him? So even the scenario she's painting the scenario that this guy is already doing things for her. Let me repeat that. She's painting the scenario that this guy is already doing something for her. Because remember, off the gate, men are supposed to do something from the beginning. To plan the date is doing something. To take her on a date is doing something. To ask her on a date is doing something. To pay for the date is doing something. To call her, to text her. Gifts, all those things are doing something for her. And all she's doing is showing up. So the scenario where she's painting, oh, I'll do this and that for my man, it's after my man. Not in the beginning, but after he has been doing all these other things for her.
if you're not the husband that I need you to be, where you're working hard, you have jobs, you're making money, you're providing for me, then what's the point of this?
See what I mean? You have to be doing things for her, which usually involves you spending my money. So in other words, before she's nice to you, before she buys you any treats, before she acts like a nice girlfriend, she's expecting you to have done something, which usually means spending money. So men are looking at it, they're like, is this really a good deal? So I have to prove myself for you to be nice to me? So you're not nice to me because you actually like me. You're nice to me because I've done something for you. And then I'm nice to you because I actually like you. You see the difference? So men are like, oh no, I ain't doing this.
Also, I need to work out because I want to be your trophy wife. Yeah. Like, I want to look good. We both need to look good.
I want people to hate me when we show up at the restaurant.
Exactly.
Right. Max, you want to say something about this?
Social media lately, especially, I think it's creating, we have like a new wave of kind of like the Andrew women, like very toxic women that are just like, well, look at me, I'm here. So
you mean women Andrew is describing?
Like kind of like that mindset, but flipped. Like, for women.
Oh, like the contrapositive of
like I'm here to do everything for me, and I don't have to do anything for you because I'm a woman. And I see both sides of it because honestly, it's just a movement where women are starting to give back to the men what they've been giving to us for so long. And the problem is that women end up doing a lot for the wrong person, and it will.
What do you mean doing a lot for the wrong person? What is that? What is that doing a lot? What does that mean? What do they do exactly? I hope she explains.
Ruin them when they find a good guy like this.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to anybody out there. I am not paying for the sins of your ex. Just ready. Yeah. You can put that on somebody else's credit card. I'm not paying for that. I've had to deal with that twice. I'm not dealing with that again. I totally agree with you. Yes. Therapy. On that, like the whole idea is I dated someone toxic. Your relationship was toxic. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. But one thing I do know is I'm not paying for his mistakes. You are going like I need, because I'm not doing the same thing. Well, I know some guys are really insecure. Maybe they're doing the same thing. We're all you know, sort of the victims of our trauma. But like at some point, man, you got to move on, or else there's just no hope.
I like you. You're cool. You're
But
healed.
it has to be a give and take.
Oh.
You just can't be given too much as a woman, like right up front, because then the guy does not appreciate you.
Same goes
See what I mean? What do you mean giving too much? What is that? Because when a man says I'm giving too much, we can actually write down exactly what that means, what he's doing, especially she's talking about from the beginning. What is that doing too much, giving too much mean? What is that they give to a man? Nothing. Usually just showing up is what they consider giving too much.
for men though. Such
You
thing
take
as
me out and I
relationship.
post your arm.
Yeah.
50-50.
So
See?
with what he said right there is a problem. While I do understand the dynamic, Rolo will tell you this too. He's trying to explain the red to his girl. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that's not that doesn't work. While the demonstration, and I think that whole thing was scripted, to be fair, the demonstration of that makes a good point. In reality, trying to explain to her why she should be a good wife, you're already too far down the line. So for me, what I say is, every girl I meet, let's say I'm considering dating them, they all started at 0, and it's like, hey, I don't know anything about you. And then let's just say 6 months go by and everything's awesome between us. Then they move up to a 1. It's like, I can trust you. All the things you say turn out to be true. Whenever I'm away from you, I want to be near you, and you start spending more and more time with me, then you move up to a 2. 10 would be marriage. You would move up the scale over time. What guys do instead is fat ass, smile, green eyes, big fake tits, 10. Immediately,
Boom.
10. Just give it all away. Yeah, what does Pimp C say? I don't pay for no pussy and my dick ain't free. 10, just give it all away immediately on the fucking rip. And that's the problem. It's like, I don't be attracted to a woman. There's nothing wrong with that. But she doesn't deserve your, what's the word I'm looking for? Resources, commitment, affection, until she's done something to show that she deserves it.
Right.
That's
And that,
I mean, you're making a good point, bro. But the thing is, when men say, I will provide once I feel that you are worthy, or you do something to compel me to provide, women call those guys broke. Because how dare you have standards? Because how dare you require me as a woman to do something for you to show you that I'm worthy of your provision? So that's the issue that most guys are running into. Because the moment the men put their foot down, hey, listen, I'm willing to provide if you show me your wifey, do wifely things, women are like, no, I'm not your wife yet. You haven't married me, so I'm not going to do nothing. So I think that's where the disconnect is. Men are like, hey, I will provide more and more if you show me your wifey, which means you got to do some wifey things. And women are like, no, you better marry me before I do any wifey things. So that's the disconnect. And some guys are like, you know what? It's not worth it, because regardless, I'm going to marry you, and then you're going to divorce me and take half. So it's like, okay, I'm not doing this. I'm not getting married.
that's what that entire video was. I mean, you're right. It is scripted. It's a clip from another, a longer one. The thing is that video was describing is similar to what we were talking about in the prior one, which is the guy has to measure up and do all of these things and be the husband that woman would respect and would want to be with, and would, you see your husband in me, right? Before she's willing to change herself into what she thinks a wife should be and what the husband thinks a wife should be. And so therefore she's not there. He's already there. And the only reason why she's not there is because she can't trust him, or he hasn't done everything on the, the bullet point checklist.
or she's been taught that she doesn't have to.
Or she doesn't.
She's been taught that she doesn't have to.
And honestly,
Yep.
she's never going to get there.
Yeah.
She won't get
If he's proved himself, then that's okay.
Well, in this
But
case,
it's-
hypothetically,
See, if he has proved himself, has she proved herself? You see what I mean? So which man in his right mind is going to take up this deal? What do you mean if I have proved myself? Have you proved yourself? Oh, so you want me to prove myself before marriage, and you only want to prove yourself after I've signed the contract of marriage, where you are, you can just divorce me whenever you want and take half my resources? That's the proving myself that you want? It's like, this is a relationship. If you want me to prove myself, you got to prove yourself to me as well. It's a 50-50, right? Equality, right?
We're looking
Really,
at
any
each other.
male, even in the other species, like we were talking about, like the
No, wait,
man
the-
has to impress the woman. to
the
mate.
end of the point I was trying to make before is, you shouldn't have this conversation. Either she's going to do it or she isn't.
Yeah.
You think of it like a side.
100%.
Yeah, you think of it like a funnel. It's like you're dating these 6 girls, and then this one she's there every day. It's like you can't. You traveled with her, and it was absolutely incredible. The sex was great. You guys really don't argue. She asks you how you feel. She doesn't tell you how you feel. She doesn't attack you. She doesn't accuse you. She doesn't exaggerate when she's losing an argument. She can occasionally take accountability when she's wrong, and you see that for a while, and then it goes on for like that for 6 months, and then you guys are away from each other for a while, and she doesn't f around with anyone else. She actually wants to be with you, and you do that for a while, and you're like, okay, now she's a level 2. Like, that's the way it should work. That's the way men should work. But instead, men are so desperate right now. There's a bottom third of men. They get no attention from women. They are completely invisible to all of you.
I totally agree.
These men don't exist, and these men are giving it away for free. And the reason why I know is because OnlyFans did $6.6 billion in revenue last year.
More than the NBA.
That's madness.
So I know even if some guys are giving up, but I think another way some guys are giving up is, like they said, is signing up for OnlyFans or, different porn sites and stuff like that. I think, because if we're going to be honest, guys, some guys are giving up on dating, but doesn't mean they're giving up on consuming porn and consuming OnlyFans. Some guys are giving up for good. Some guys are signing up for OnlyFans. Some guys are, Pornhub. Some guys are going overseas. So that so many different spectrums, levels that men are on when it comes to giving up on dating. But when it comes to actually, I'm going to take a woman on a date, ask her for her number and plan a date, I think that's where some guys are giving up.
I was gonna say, I totally agree with you. Like, this video should have never been made because to me, this guy had attachment issues. He didn't know how to let go because this video would have never been made.
And
if
had he
knew how
let
to...
go, all of a sudden she would become a wife like that. That's the difference.
If she really loves you, she's going to be doing all of these things regardless. Like, if
Just like
100%, you ring or not, she's going to be showing up for you because that's how it works. That's chemistry. That's love.
I know.
Yeah.
The very fact that you're having that converstion in the first place, it's done. That it would enter into your brain as a concept. It's done.
Why don't you want to have sex with me? Nah.
We all do it.
Notice that when he said, what is it that you love about me? Well, you're a provider. You protect me. Provisioning, protection, parental investment. I look at you as a future resource provider is what it is. You notice that amongst all of those attributes, it wasn't, well, you lay down some pretty good. You got a 6-pack abs, you got flared lats, and God, I love having sex with you. That was not part of that. This is what I'm looking for in my husband.
That's a good point, and I said that earlier. It's like they love you because you're gonna provide something, but the man loves her because of who she is. She doesn't have to provide anything from the beginning. Hey, you look good. Okay, sure, she looks good, but he looks good too. And then her personality, whatever it is, but it's not because of the money. It's not because of she has to do certain things. That's why even sometimes women will cancel dates and some guys will still stay pursuing, So, I mean, for those of you guys who, want the marriage, want the love story, just know she doesn't love you because she loves you. It's because you provide something, which is fair. I mean, in other words, that's what they want. They want a man who can provide and protect. That's their first goal is, can you provide these things for me when I can't? Obviously, because they get pregnant. So it makes sense. But it's just a caution tale to men that, hey, if you think she loves you because you're a good person, no, she loves you because of what you can provide. What do you guys think about that? Shout out to these guys, and I'll put the link down below.